Matt, thank you. Shocking and tearful testimony in day 4 of a Granger woman's feticide and neglect trial. Prosecutors put Purvi Patel's best friend on the stand today. That dear friend detailed text messages between herself and Patel in the days, weeks, and months leading up to the death of Patel's newborn. WSBT-22's Kelly Stopsinski's live outside the courthouse for us tonight. Kelly, police have said from the very beginning Patel took drugs, forcing her body to have an abortion, then threw that baby in a dumpster.
And Jennifer, a pathologist, testified today that baby was 25 weeks gestation, meaning Patel was 6 months pregnant when she delivered. But based on dates on those text messages and testimony from Patel's friend when questioned by the defense, she believed Patel was only 2 months pregnant when she had a miscarriage. Less than 5 minutes into her testimony, Purvi Patel's best friend, Felicia, choked up, describing their 4-year friendship. They talked and exchanged text messages almost daily, including conversations about her secret relationship with a married man and her sexual relationship with that man, using the code word coffee in texts. Jurors flipped through more than 20 pages of text messages exchanged between the women from 2013. In May, they discussed Patel's spotty menstrual cycle, something Felicia, a medical assistant, testified was normal for her friend. Then in June, she urged Patel to take a pregnancy test, and it was positive. The texts also detail Patel's online order, $72 for abortion pills, and July 13th. Patel messaged her friend, "Just lost the baby." But Felicia urged her to go to the emergency room because of pain and bleeding. In cross-examination, one of Patel's defense attorneys asked Felicia, "You tell her she might cramp for a few hours, but it will stop after she tells you she lost the baby, correct?" "Yes, because I'm still thinking it's a 2-month pregnancy," she replied, crying. "You tell her if hospital staff asks her, she needs to tell them she's had a miscarriage and she's missed 2 cycles, because that's what I believed." "Yes," Felicia said. Later, Deputy Prosecutor Mark Rule asked Felicia, "Why did you give her the information about what to tell folks at the ER?" "When you go through a miscarriage, sometimes you can't think and you can't remember things," Felicia replied. "Were you telling her to make anything up, to your knowledge?" the prosecutor asked. "No," she replied. Felicia Ann Patel cried throughout that testimony, which lasted more than an hour. She also testified the two have not spoken since July 2013. One of her last texts to Patel was, "I love you." Also today, the state admitted a redacted email receipt detectives recovered from Patel's iPad. It showed she ordered drugs from an online pharmacy. And jurors also got to see Patel's internet search history, showing she searched for things about abortion and how to have an abortion.
Also, Kelly, a pathologist testified Patel's baby was born alive and that he ruled the death a homicide. This has been also a big part of this trial. That's what they're aiming to prove, both sides obviously having 2 different opinions on this.
That's right. According to different tests that pathologist performed, he told jurors the baby took a breath. Now, that pathologist just got off the stand a second ago. You can see people walking out of the courthouse behind me. He's been there since 2:20 this afternoon, almost 4 hours. So he's saying this, yet I do expect the defense attorney, Jeff Sanford, to call at least one expert witness disputing that, saying the baby did not, in fact, take a breath. It's also worth mentioning we could hear from that expert as early as tomorrow. The state might wrap up its case and rest as soon as tomorrow, meaning Sanford would be on for defense. It is unclear, though, Jennifer, if Patel plans to testify in her own defense.
All right, I guess we will wait and see. Kelly, thanks very much.